we go. Hey, it's Miles Matt time! I'm Matt!
I'm Matt.
And you have ventured into the Hobby Cave, and we are joined by the hive mind of Grant and Marion, Bob, Ken, Gavin, and the ghostly Carol in the background, and Chris! So, welcome in, everybody. We will get open the... let me take a screenshot of that so I have a picture of the Fiero engine is working on. I am working on my Land of Confusion 80s build. I'm working on starting the 85 Pontiac Fiero GT. We're gonna paint it red. So that's the, I have a red exterior and gray and black interior. So that's the plan. Matt, what are you working on?
Let's see. Tonight I'm working on the Charger still. I'm putting on just kind of this and that. We're getting really close to being done. I don't think I'll have it tonight because I gotta wait. I gotta glue the glass in. I just spray painted the inside of those black to tint the windows. So, nah, probably next week.
Probably next week.
If I get the glass in tonight, it'll have to sit and dry.
Okay.
Before I can mate everything together.
Cool. Well, I like it. Grant, what you working on? Is Grant there? Has Grant stepped out?
203 Sabres Avenue. Grant has left the building.
Alrighty. Well, Ken will jump.
Thank you and good night.
Ken will jump down to you then. So, Ken, what you working on? It looks like an F-16 sitting there.
Yeah, I'm revisiting this one. I was trying to finish it up, and when I peeled the canopy mask off, I noticed this support brace that goes across was not painted correctly. So I'm gonna remask this canopy and repaint it. Looking at some reference pictures, I have to have like a black line going around the frame.
Okay.
I have it in the back, but I didn't do it on the front. So, but it's close to being done. So I just want to get that one over the finish line.
Nice.
Fix the canopy, put drop tanks back on, and put some PCO tubes that are 3D framed. I gotta glue those on.
All right.
And then we're good to go.
Cool. Like it.
Thank you.
Let's see. Gavin has stepped away for a moment, it looks like. Oh, there he is. Gavin in his new area, looks like. He just disappeared. So we'll jump to Chris. Chris, how's that C-119 doing?
I'm building the Lottery C-119 for my father-in-law, and that's all I really need to say.
Your detail painting looks awesome. Wow, that looks great.
It's about the only thing that will look awesome on this thing.
That'll look great when you do good work. You should.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Would not recommend it. Okay.
No, I wouldn't. I mean, unless you got some kind of connection to this aircraft, which when you sit there and think about it, when I'm doing research on this, it's like this plane's retired, and there was probably hundreds, if not thousands, of people that worked on it, flew it, rode in it. Yeah. It's stressful.
That was the loadmaster on it.
Yeah.
All right. And Bob, you said you're working on the Artemis. You want to tell the YouTube people a little about it?
Yeah, this is the AMT 1/200 scale of the Artemis 1. This is the one was used for the unmanned test in 2022. I'm starting putting decals on one of the solid rocket boosters. This is quite a bit more. It's gonna, I'm just giving it a while to make sure this all sets. This is what the center stage and the spacecraft look like. So I should have this done by this time 2 weeks from today, where I'll be entering it at the IPMS National Convention.
Nice. All right. Marion, what are you working on now since the Schnell boat is...
I'm not working on that Schnell boat.
I said, so yeah, so since it is gone by the wayside...
I'm bringing it next month to the... No, I'm bringing it so it's going to be free to anybody who wants to, quote, finish it off. So...
All right.
That's, but right now I'm working on a beautiful K4, 109 K4, 32nd scale by Qatari.
Okay.
Oh, beautiful. I got the cockpit done and put in the fuselage. It just, it's just great.
I got their photo recon Spitfire in it. I'm almost afraid to build it because I think I'll ruin it. It's
Do it. It's
you gotta believe in yourself.
It's meant to be built, for sure.
And they do good work. I mean,
oh yeah,
everything fits nice.
What's going to be awesome is when DBNK releases their F6 photo recon Mustang in the same scale. So I'll have both the camera fighters together. I think they're slated for next year.
Gotcha.
Yeah, isn't Spur Brothers carrying DBMK kits now? I thought I saw that on their website. Maybe a Squadron. I'm like, well, you can get DBMK kits now in the U.S. They weren't cheap. I think it was Spur Brothers. It was like $165 for the Sea Fury.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, just like, I don't like it that much.
No.
Not in that 4.
So Gavin, tell us a little bit about what's going on at your place there. It's now, as I mentioned before in the pre-chat, you know, there's no furnace now. We have palm trees now.
Background's different.
Sure. No floods. Yeah.
I moved. Actually did the actual moving part today.
Got that hobby area set up awfully quick.
Heck yeah. Gotta get down to business.
Priorities, man. Priorities.
Around.
Can't be lollygagging around.
Yeah.
So what you working on tonight then?
Did you pay him or? Oh. Yeah, I moved. I got a nice little setup here.
Good politician there. Nice, Steve. Didn't he?
Finally got a spray booth. I haven't used it yet, but I'm excited to be able to use it. No more breathing in noxious fumes, you know.
No more trips.
Yeah, unfortunately, I guess.
But your lungs will love you for it.
Yeah.
It's the old metal testers.
But I'm working on the Abrams. I'm mounting up the intake snorkels on the left hand of the engine deck there. So I'm building there's an Army tank that they loaned to the Marine Corps for them to test the deep wading capabilities before the Marine Corps made their order for the Abrams in the late 80s. And the Marine Corps started getting theirs in the early 90s, 91, 92. So it's kind of the first Marine Corps Abrams in a way, so that's what I'm doing. Hopefully I'll have it done by our September meeting, our open there. And I guess that's, it was from 1988. It also serves as kind of a land of confusion entry. So, there you go. Double dip in there.
There you go.
Double whammy.
Looks for me.
We're getting closer to nationals, and I find myself editing my shopping list every day now.
Me too.
You go on Scalemates, you see something, oh, that's cool. You know, I didn't see that before.
Yeah.
Alrighty, that is an issue.
Is it a big issue or a little?
It's a big issue.
Yeah, and yes, I do have the Red Pill Phantom on there. Will I get it? Probably not.
No.
$400.
I know.
400.
If it was closer to 200, I probably would consider it a lot more than I am, but
The question is, where do you stick it?
where do you put it? You know.
Yeah. Not in the bathtub.
Next year, I want to start on that big Hornet that I bought. I have a spot for it.
No.
So, but like I said last week, I want to get the 1 to 200 scale Fletcher and go with it. So, what are you gonna do?
Well, 1 250th.
I did not remove that, and it's not there.
How much room you got in that van?
We got plenty.
Oh.
Get the permission.
Yep.
From the boss.
Hey, Chris.
Yep.
Yeah.
Chris, I'm kind of wondering if anybody's going to record the process of loading it up to come back.
Yeah, more than
And
that.
here's what we said. And here's what we said, we should have got a bigger van.
I can do that.
Yeah, we'll go to Walmart and get a little thing to put on top.
Oh, yeah, a car top carrier.
Yeah, we
It's
get
got
the
36
discount.
gallon gas tanks. The big part about it.
Carol is too.
Oh, you both there? Work there?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Keeping it in the family.
Walmart.
Where's it at? What happened?
Okay. Well,
Well, that's.
now that I've got all the pieces sorted for the trash,
I didn't drop anything.
I dropped this raft that my 3D printed track links were on, and it shattered.
Ooh,
Yeah,
yeah.
all over the floor. So I've swept,
Gently.
salvaged what I could. I think they supplied more than enough. It shouldn't be that big of a problem, but now I have all these loose pieces. That's probably the second biggest downside of 3D printing is just they're so brittle.
Fragile, huh?
Don't you hate it when you open a kit? It's factory
The
sealed
first
and
being,
just
of
like
course, the
case
time
wrap.
it takes to print
Very
stuff.
Yeah, but it's so fine. You know?
I'm
Yeah.
an idiot.
They show me on the diagram.
I wish there were metal tracks in this style, but they don't make metal
Yeah.
tracks of the early
No,
the
that was
early
This is
Abrams
where,
camera type, so
it's supposed to be on.
unfortunately.
This one.
They must have someone like on Cult or something to
40,
download those, right?
And I didn't snip that one. That's the one I snipped.
Yeah, I'm sure someone could. I
Roll
thought
around in the box.
this
Box,
set
not
from
the bag.
Byfield came out
Yeah.
a couple months ago.
I opened the
T156
bag.
tracks.
Wow.
I'm not going to do the whole run because the Abrams has side skirts, so you can't see the top run, so
Oh, yeah.
I'll save myself a little bit of pain.
24th.
The regular ones on to me, it kind of sucked.
Yeah.
Okay.
They were just old. The paint coming off in certain places.
Okay.
But I've rotated it so you can't see that.
Carol bought it to be a kit today. It's a Mazda RX-7. And on the side of the box, now this is it's a repop. You know, they put the kit out before. But they're repopping it this year. And on the side of the box now, I'm noticing they're putting some of the paint colors you couldn't eat, of course, from the Tamiya range, you know, which they never did in the past.
That's good.
So I wonder if, you know, they're trying to go that way, which is good, you know, because I don't want to have to look at the manual to see what I need, you know. If I'm at the hobby shop, I want to get it all at once.
Yeah, that's going to be a big problem.
Matt, did we get out the travel plans all? Do I need to meet you guys somewhere? Or what's the deal? I can't remember.
I got it. We're going to beam you on board when it's time.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
hopefully you're down with being dematerialized and rematerialized.
Well, hey, you guys can save some room. Just keep it dematerialized until you get there. And then
Here's the real question, though. Is it still the same Chris?
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, if it looks like a duck and barks like a duck, it's probably a horse.
That's
I
right.
ended up buying a bunch of German tanks and Nats. If I buy a bunch of German tanks and Nats, it's the wrong price.
bunch of Japanese warships and
That and Gundam.
So Matt's currently searching his stash. His Revell, unopened Revell kit's missing a part.
Uh-oh.
It's a very important part.
it's
Now, was that an unopened kit off of the retail shelf or off of the free table?
Resale shelf.
Uh,
Like he cut open the sprue bags and there's a part missing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a cylinder head for the motor, so you kind of need that.
Just
Unless you're going to make it a curbside.
Yeah, glue the hood on. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
How's Revell's customer service for this kind of sitch?
It used to be really good. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
Dave got a couple parts in the last couple of years, so.
I got something fairly recently out of a cracked canopy, and you go to their website and where you ask for replacement parts, all they want to see is like you're supposed to put a picture of it. So I took a picture of it, sent it up there, and within a week,
it's a lot better than round twos. Round two,
Yeah.
you have to submit a picture of the part. You have to submit a picture of the receipt from where you bought the kit, and then you gotta wait like 2 months.
Gotcha.
yeah, I just had to give them the product code or whatever, and within a week it came from Germany. I had a new canopy for my Typhoon. I was impressed. Came in a nice
What
box.
year was this, Revell?
Yeah, it was Revell, Germany.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. George is in. George says, hi, Matt and team.
Hello, George.
Hey, George.
Says, I think I saw a boxcar in a recent Kermit's Weeks Museum tour video at Castle Air Museum. Worth a watch, he says. So, and my student Manny popped in and says hello. So,
Hey, Manny.
yep.
Thanks, George. I'll watch that.
Well, this simplifies steps 1 through, let's see, 6.
EMEA has the best customer service, so we talked about that before.
Yeah, they're good.
Chris knows, you know.
I've used them twice now. They've been awesome. It's the same thing. He's in LA.
Yeah, it's the same dude. It's one guy over there.
And the guys have that job. It's like, wow, I get to go to me.
Would be really cool to see if he was at Nats and I could shake his hand because
I don't know. I would. I'll buy him a donut.
Chris gave me a Tamiya Musashi from the 80s. And I was working on it a little bit last winter. I messed up the front deck piece. It's one of the biggest pieces of plastic in the kit.
Uh-oh.
I messed, just really screwed the pooch with it, basically. So I emailed to me. I said, hey, do you have this? They didn't ask for no proof of where I bought the kit, if it was secondhand or whatever. They're like, oh yeah, we have it. We'll send it to you for free. You know,
That's awesome.
no questions asked.
Another one is Airfix. Airfix is super too.
Not my experience.
Oh, my experience, yeah. Yeah, 124 scale Typhoon canopy cracked,
All right. Next.
and they sent me 2 canopies.
That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, they're great. I mean, I've had.
Yeah, was that when they had a U.S. distributor, or was that?
No, this is from England. This was from England.
No, I know, but they had Hornby had Airfix in the USA as a distributor, and they recently pulled out of the U.S.
Yeah.
But I had
a few years ago.
I had a kit that I bought, and they didn't have any clear parts in it. So I went on their website and sent them the info they needed, because you could go replace and say, hey, this is what's missing. I didn't even get an acknowledgement, and I tried 3 different times to do it.
Okay.
3 different emails to try to get hold of someone. No one ever got back to me.
Hey,
So I got an unbuildable kit.
Look, Airfix is not going to ever go away, but I won't be surprised if they're sold by middle of next year, because the people, they fired everybody who knew how to do their job, and the people they brought in to run the place are absolute
Clowns.
Garbage.
clowns.
Not doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Yeah, and I posted a video yesterday that details the whole fiasco, and it's just royally awful. I will not be buying from Airfix.
Yeah, well, they tried to make AI advertisements or something.
Yeah.
George says apparently Tammy is reboxing Italry kits, mostly 1/72nd. He says shock, horror. Probably not happening these days though.
They've been doing that since the 90s.
Yeah, they still not all bad kids.
This was kind of the final straw for me, of course. Back in January, I made an order from Airfix. It was well over $100. And before they delivered it, they wanted me to pay a additional $150 tariff, which is way too high. More than 3 times of what it should have been.
Yeah.
And I'm, the only way I'm getting an Airfix kit is secondhand. And the only one I really want is a 24 scale Spitfire 8, because it has the Army Air Force decals in it. So that's my opinion on it.
Yeah, ready. So this just in, my Fiero is going to be a curbside kit, no engine.
Yeah, just like your Fiero.
Yeah, you only get Fieros on
I
curbs
could put a
anyway.
big lighter in there and
You
have
can't
it
really make it down the road.
catching fire.
Biblically accurate Fiero.
Exactly.
Put an M80 in it and make it even more realistic.
So now we got the.
Gotta go. Take care.
All right, see ya.
See you, Marion. Thanks for popping in for a little bit.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys had a good time last night.
We did.
That was super exciting.
That Navy guy was good
Thanks a
too.
lot. Yeah. Bye.
See you, Marion. Model on.
Hi.
Oh man, I was at work, was it last week? And one of our insurance claims adjusters that comes to the shop from time to time, I was in the break room chilling, eating lunch, and he comes in looking for a cup of water. He grabs a little paper cup out of the cabinet that we have in there, and he goes, and he's with one of the body guys, and he goes, "If you're going to spew into this." And I was the only one that got it. He's like, "You know how many times I say that line and no one gets what I'm talking about?" Like, I knew what you were talking about just fine. It's all these other uncultured swine in here that don't know what you're talking about.
What was the line?
If you're going to spew into this.
Oh.
From Wayne's World 2, it's 2, I think. I think I made his day.
Oh, that's a middle like that. Okay.
It's no great. Ran it would before.
Alrighty.
So bad.
Having fits, Chris?
It's just the finish is horrible.
If it doesn't fit, you must quit.
Yeah, it's a lot of body work. It is what it is. It's for George. It has been nice to me, so. I kind of like his daughter a little bit. So.
Yeah.
She'd be good too. She had my $500 for the Nats in an envelope when I got home last night. I'm like, yeah, baby.
I've got an envelope marked Nationals too.
Because I was like, oh, I need to get cash. I want to make, I don't want hundreds. I want, money. Yeah. So she got like some 5s in there, some 10s in there. I'm like, right on.
I think I'm going to divvy it up per day. I'm obviously not going to take it all at once, but, provide equal envelopes or something.
I don't think I can have that discipline. I'm looking for stuff.
Right.
I might blow my wad the first day and then I'm just hanging out, looking at stuff, taking photos. I might bring my bigger camera. But then again, I don't want to bring too much crap. I got to bring a laptop in case work calls me, which sucks beyond belief.
Headlight bulb.
Yeah, work won't call you. You'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Getting on my job.
We're all gawking at some, and Chris is just in the corner on his left.
There's twice I've been in California, I've had to fly back because of emergencies. George, you can't believe we had back one time. Retirement. 5 more years. 5 more years max. I'm done.
Well, I think my job feels. I transfer stores this Saturday, and then, in 7 days, I'm going on vacation, so.
There you go.
I tried to get him to wait till I got back, but no.
They needed your hot little bod that fast, huh?
I guess.
Sucks being important at work.
I don't think I'm important. I think I just have, am breathing at this point. Because the store I'm going to is down pretty bad.
And you will elevate it. You will be that person. You'll be the Gavin. And all of a sudden we'll be like, well, I'll be in Walmart and be like, hey, we're shouting out Gavin from the Marion store. He is absolutely fantabulous and an awesome modeler. Thanks, Gavin. So, yeah.
Stupid Walmart Associates radio.
You missed your calling at radio there, Matt.
Yeah, I know. I've been told I have a mouth for a radio. Unfortunately, I have this little stuttering problem, too.
Hey, that just differentiates you from the AI and personalities.
Yeah. Like when my son did, when he did competitive baseball, I did their walk-up music and their announcing. So I had an app for it, so it was pretty cool. And one lady was like, is that you? I was like, yeah, what's the big deal? She's like, that's awesome. I was like, all right.
Cool.
Just me jacking around.
You gotta see me when I get serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious, and please don't call me Shirley.
Well, just to explain the situation further, I've been in my position for doing the job that I do for over 2.5 years, which is like 120% longer than anyone stays in this job.
That's how good you do your job, man. You're so valuable they can't get rid of you.
That's right.
So they're like, we need him now. Like, I'm not even that good. I just, show up to work.
That's right. That's the important part. Just showing up.
Be surprised. A lot of times they can't.
That's really 90% of any job is just literally come to work when you're supposed to.
100%. It's like, and not picking on your age group, but you hear things like, "Oh, I got a sick day. I'm gonna take a day off." It's like, where my generation is, sick days. Like you save them up in case you're actually sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I understand where you're coming from.
Well, now it's not sick days. It's all PTO. They don't differentiate.
We still do, but yes, we used to have personal days and vacation days. They just call PTO now.
Yeah.
But there's
that's our company did the same thing.
Yeah.
Like they used to give you 2 weeks sick time, and if you didn't use any time, just give you a check for 1 week.
I have 60 days of sick time. I can't roll over my vacation, but they let you roll over your sick time. So I've been there for 17 years.
Tell me how that makes any sense.
Yeah, this isn't.
It doesn't.
Doesn't wash.
It's like
I should be able to roll over my vacation days and not my sick days.
Oh, I know. And here's the thing. Back when my kids were young, right? It's like I had like 2 weeks when I first started. I needed more vacation. Now that my kids are gone and I have 4 weeks of vacation, at the end of the year, I'm literally, almost every year I take that last week off between.
Yeah, because you're like, I don't know what to do with all this time.
Yeah. It's just like I'm burning, I need to burn time.
I have the kind of money I can just go on vacation 4 times a year.
And my kids are gone, and we can't even schedule a vacation anymore because their lives are all over the place. When we do go on vacation, some show up late, some.
Will they pay it out if you don't use it?
No, you gotta you use it or lose it.
Oh, that's a scam right there.
But as I'm finding time, ways to use it in creative ways. Like when we have a show in September, I take that day off to set up the day before. I can help out, things like that. Or I would be sweating before because we didn't have enough vacation to help out. And I'm like, yeah, I can take a day off and do that.
That's a little tiny.
No, I had to change the rules so that you get your second half of your vacation after June 1st.
That's okay, I guess. Seems kind of like it.
Well, people during COVID would get hired, and in certain jobs, the company, you get your vacation up front, so they'd be quitting like 3 months later and then getting all that vacation.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of turnover because people were wanting jobs where they could work at home, and they'd be with us for 2 months and leave, and all that's gone now.
So they didn't have to wait 90 days to get their vacation and benefits?
They had to wait a certain amount of time, but they would get their full, 3 weeks or 2 weeks, and they were getting more up front. So then they started.
1 week after 1 year, 2 weeks after 2 years, 3 weeks after 5 years. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I think I get 4 weeks after 10 years. But...
Yeah, that's what mine is. When I hit 10 years, I got 4 weeks. How long do you get off for teaching, Matt?
Let's see. So I get 10 sick days a year, and I get 2, possibly 3 personal days to use.
And then you get the summers off.
Well, and then let's see. Theoretically, yes, but no, because my contract is actually a 10-month contract. So I don't get paid during the summer, but because bills come, I have an option on my contract to stretch it, so I do get paid over the summer.
Oh, gotcha.
So yeah, but my sick days roll over, and as the end of this year, since I was there 28 years, I have 210 sick days.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
So
once I get to 365, I'm taking the entire year off sick.
Yeah, no doubt.
He has long COVID.
I call it anal cataracts. I just don't see my ass coming into work.
That's great. Oh, that's great.
You're on point tonight, man. Doesn't tell you.
Bob too, right there. It's quick.
Yeah.
I've used that one for years.
So when are you going to be able to take a whole year off and not have to go to work?
Me?
Yeah, you got 210 sick days, so you're getting
probably the year before I retire. So I thought about doing that, just take the year off and then say, hey, I retire at this day, and then you got to pay me for another year.
That's right.
Wow.
There you go. So you've been there 28 years.
I've been a archdiocese teacher for 28 years. 28 years ago, I signed my first contract, and it was for $18,100.
30 years ago? That was the 90s. Yeah, that's not too bad.
That was the late 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't that much.
Yeah, Catholic teachers. That's I mean, of all people that should get paid.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
What? But that was better than minimum wage, though.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Well, back in the day, let's see, I had an apartment payment, a car payment, insurance payment, and let's see.
A part-time job to cover the rest.
I did. I had a part-time job. I was a part-time tutor at Sylvan Learning Center.
Yep.
So.
Oh boy, this is gonna suck.
So that's what I did there. So.
Pretty cool. Yeah. How we all struggled at the beginning of our careers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
$10 an hour.
Yeah, let's see, because I had to break it up. I actually had to call the bank to switch when my car payment was due, because if my car payment, my apartment payment, and my insurance payment came, I didn't have enough money in my account to cover it.
Yeah, I get. Yeah.
That's
Hey, you know, nothing changes in retirement. Let me tell you. Except I don't have to worry about my credit rating anymore. Like, so I'm late on the electric bill. So what? They don't ding you.
Let's see, that goes like that. So
They're gonna charge me a late fee. So I figure that's a privilege delay fee payment. I'm gonna pay $2 extra to delay my payments.
Yeah, we're gonna charge you money for not having money. Makes perfect sense.
That's kind of stupid.
So I like
Let's make you more behind. Let's widen that out a little bit for you.
Yeah. There we go.
Time to consult my references.
All right. Let's let that all dry.
Alright, where is my...
Y'all up for some Best of the Four Chord Song Part 2?
Let's do it.
Hey, why not?
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Gavin, is Carol going to participate this evening?
No,
No.
she's on the Nintendo Switch.
All right. She's switching it up. Okay. All right. So we're going to have Grant is going to be on lead off, followed by Bob, then Gavin, Chris, Ken, and the Mats. And then
I'm actually going to be bailing here.
okay.
I'm not feeling so great. I've had shingles for like the past week and a half, and yeah,
Dude.
yeah, it's not good.
No.
Did you ever have the vaccine?
We had pushed off getting the vaccine. My doctor, when I talked to her in May, she's like, "Oh yeah, get the shingles vaccine." I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it." And I kept postponing and postponing, and it's like, "Yeah, now it's too late."
No.
That vaccine will kick your butt, but probably better than shingles.
Yeah.
Oof.
I haven't had a good night's sleep in almost 2 weeks.
Oh.
Yeah. I've known a couple people that have shingles, and they're just like.
It's nasty. I thought, well, the thing is, I didn't know it was shingles at first because we were doing yard work, and
Was ivy,
I
you
thought, well, I thought like poison sumac or something. We don't have like poison ivy in the backyard, but there's some weird plants that we were going up behind our house, and there's a hill. I thought maybe I got like picked up something, and that's what it was. But it wasn't itching; it was burning. It's like it didn't itch, but it felt like someone was stabbing me with needles.
Oof.
Yeah, it hurt, and yeah, but it's almost done. It's almost run its course. So I'm like, oh well, save myself a few $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Well, get a good night's sleep then, Ken.
Yeah, I will try to. Hey, take care.
All right.
Have a
Model on,
good
man.
one.
We'll see you next week.
Model on.
Ooh.
All right. So Grant, Bob, Gavin, Chris, Mats, and George said, "I will vote if I know the song." Oh, you should know these songs. All
What
right.
about
So
Manny? Manny's still here?
nah, she's bailed out. So.
Okay.
Yep.
So George is tail end Charlie.
Yes. He will if he knows what it is. All right. So let's go with When I Come Around by Green Day versus Self Esteem by The Offspring.
I don't have Jim here to help me out. Man.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
gotta go Viva Las Vegas because I've never heard of either one of those.
Okay. Oh, if you heard Green Day, I definitely know you'd know that one.
Yeah, I probably have. It just doesn't.
Gotcha.
Bad with names.
Yep. Okay, Bob. What do you think?
When I Come Around.
All right. Gavin.
Oh, that song. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Green Day.
Green Day. Grant, you want to reseed your Viva?
No, I was just joking.
Okay. Chris?
Green Day.
All right.
I didn't recognize the tune.
I will go Green Day.
Okay. And I will go Green Day, and George says Green Day. So we have a clean sweep of Green Day there. Sorry, Offspring. Your self-esteem has not just improved. All right. Let's see. We got Complicated by good old Avril Lavigne versus Save Tonight by Eagle Eye Cherry. And if you get that earworm stuck in your head, you're welcome.
Did you publish these between last week and today?
No, but I went over them last week.
Yeah, and I didn't write everything down.
Didn't do your homework?
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna give you detention for that.
Yeah,
I have that power.
And I'm retired, so I'm in permanent detention. So I'm gonna have to go. What's the name of that song? Viva Las Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. Okay, Bob.
Save Tonight.
Gavin?
I'm with Bob.
You're going to save the night too? Okay. Chris?
Save the night.
All right. Matt?
I hate that song, so not that song.
You're going to go Complicated Avril Lavigne?
Yeah.
Okay.
I like her anyways.
Okay. She's pleasant on the eyes.
Yep.
So. It's awesome. So, she is fun. She is.
Who's she married to?
Gavin Rossdale, I think.
From Bush?
Yeah.
I had her hooked up with the lead singer of Nickelback.
No, they dated for a while.
Okay.
They never got married.
All right. Save the Night moves on. All right. Let's go. Let's see. Behind These Hazel Eyes by Kelly Clarkson versus Bullet with Butterfly Wings, Smashing Pumpkins.
I'm not currently married.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've heard the Smashing Pumpkins song, so yes, I will go with that.
Okay.
Oh, you haven't heard of Kelly Clarkson?
I've heard her. Yes, I heard her. I didn't keep up with her.
Yeah, you're not missing anything there.
Okay. George says Bob would be. Let's see. Bob would be fun at karaoke.
Yeah.
Probably right.
So, Grant, did you go with Pumpkins?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And Bob would literally be karaoke at karaoke.
Yeah. Bob, which one you go with?
I'm gonna go with Kelly Clarkson.
Okay. Gavin?
I'm gonna go Viva Las Vegas.
Okay. Chris?
Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay. Matt?
Smashing a Pumpkin.
All right.
Smashing the Pumpkins.
George is going Smashing Pumpkins, and despite all my rage, I am going to go with a Rat in a Cage too with Smashing Pumpkins there. So, all right. So, Bull with Butterfly Wings.
I'm gonna go with that.
Yes. Sorry, Kelly.
She's got a TV show, right?
Yes.
She's pop. Yeah, she's pop.
There you go.
All right. We got. Oh, I forgot to do the opening round one. We have Poker Face by Lady Gaga or Other Side by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, now this is a conundrum. This is definitely.
Yeah.
I got. Red
Poker
Hot Chili
Face.
Peppers. Poker Face. I'll go with Red Hot Chili Peppers. Yeah.
Grant, what you going with?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. Bob?
Gotta go with Poker Face.
All right.
That's a good choice too.
Yep. Gavin?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay. Chris?
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
All right, Matt.
Chili P.
Chili P. All right. See if Bob's gonna go on that one, or not Bob. George. Poker Face or Chili Peppers?
Australians, they like hot spicy stuff, right?
Yep.
They like Vegemite.
Yeah. Oh, Vegemite chili peppers. Yeah, oh, man.
Is in combo.
And George says peppers as well. All right, so.
George
All
is on
right,
a
let's see.
away.
We got Down Under by Men at Work versus Love the Way You Lie by Eminem and Rihanna.
Ooh.
George, I'm afraid you're not allowed to vote for anything other than Men at Work on this one. I believe you will be excommunicated from the island if you go against.
I will go with number 1 on that list.
Okay, Down Under. All right. Okay, Bob.
I come from a land down under.
Okay, Gavin.
Laying down under.
Okay, Chris.
Eminem.
Going Eminem. All right. Matt's.
Land it down under.
All right, all right. Sorry, Chris, you're dying on that hill.
Yeah, that's a good song too by Eminem.
Yeah.
Dennis.
There we go. Down Under moves on. And staying in the Southern Hemisphere, we have Africa by Toto versus One of Us, Joan Osborne. So, if God was one of us. So, Grant, what you going with? Africa?
Africa.
You gonna go with Africa?
Toto, we're not in Africa anymore, Toto.
That's right. Let's see. I will be force fed Vegemite if I vote otherwise. Yeah, we got your vote too, George. All right. Okay, Bob, Africa or One of Us?
I'm gonna go with the Africa.
All right. Gavin?
Yes, Africa.
Okay.
He has to kickbox Saru if he doesn't vote.
Okay, Chris?
Yeah.
Africa.
Africa. Matt?
I will bless the rain.
Okay, and so all right, Africa moves on. All right. All right, we have The Funny Things You Do, the theme song of America's Funniest Home Videos, versus Apologize by One Republic.
Oh.
What?
I got distracted. Read those two again, please.
The Funny Things You Do, the theme from America's Funniest Home Videos, the AFV, versus Apologize by One Republic.
Hey, May. I didn't know there was going to be
Show
any
tunes.
things. Yeah, show
Yeah,
tunes.
it's the only one.
I'm going with the second one.
You go the second one, Apologize?
Second one, yeah, apologize.
Okay.
And I'm making no apologies either.
Gotcha. Bob?
It's too late to apologize.
Gotcha.
It's too late.
Gavin?
I will go AFV.
You go with the AFV, all right. Chris?
Apologize.
Okay. Matt?
Let's go with AFB because I don't know that song off the top of my head.
All right. And we'll do that one. All right. And George says Viva Las Vegas. So Apologize moves on. It's an earworm. It will stick with you.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. There's actually a version of it they do where it's actually Thomas Jefferson singing it after he writes the Declaration of Independence. It is so hilarious.
Is that? Oh, that's a YouTube video.
That's a YouTube video.
Jefferson singing. Oh, I left my notepad.
I'll put it on Mom with the Mats.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think I left my notepad.
I got it here.
Yeah. All right, so you got, let's see, you have Take On Me by Aha versus You're Gonna Go Far, Kid by The Offspring.
This
I'm going to go Take On Me.
Okay.
That's a nice little music video.
Okay, Bob?
Take on me.
Take On Me. Gavin?
Take me on.
Chris?
Take on me.
Oh, I thought you were going to keep it
Come on,
going.
Chris, do the high notes.
I was waiting for the the falsetto there.
Matt.
Offspring for me. I'll die on the hill and give him some
Carol
love.
just gave me the evilest look.
Admit it, Matt. Like me, you can't do that falsetto.
I gotcha.
I got no shame.
So George says aha as well. All right, so take on me. You die on the hill, Matt. Sorry.
I don't like that song.
He's like a cat, man. He's got 9 lives.
I think we lowered Offspring's self-esteem even more.
Listen, they got enough money. I don't think they really care about their
We got beat by
self-esteem.
That's right. Nothing to crow about there.
Yeah. All right, we got the last of this opening round here. We got we have Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground versus Other Side Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Ooh.
So.
Okay. Have to go with Red Hot Chili Peppers then. Shoot.
Okay. Bob?
I'll go with Sex and Candy.
All right. Gavin?
Chili Peppers.
All right. Chris?
Sex and Candy for me.
All right. Matt?
Sex and Candy. I like that song.
Okay. All right. George says Peppers. Let's see. With a score of 4-3, Sex and Candy moves on.
Wow. Have to check that one out.
Yeah. It's kind of a mellow kind of song.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was big in my college days. I remember buying it on a cassette.
Oh.
Yeah,
Right.
good. You did yourself. You remember that?
Let's see. Hold on a second.
So you probably have it.
We still got it, yeah. Oh. They can't play it though. YouTube rules and all.
You're such a stickler for the rules.
I'm not a stickler, they are.
Can't get to it.
Okay,
I know I have it.
so I'm going to show you these.
Who's those?
Those white cylinders there.
Oh, yeah.
So, that is where the intakes mount. There's 2 of them. In the upgrade kit that the intakes came with, if they were flat photo etch and wanted you to roll them, I was like, so some 1/4-inch styrene tube to save the day, and there you go. And it's way more structural sound than freaking photo etch would be. So
Nice. All right, so we got. Let's see which one do I start with. We'll say that part from last. Let's go. So we got "Apologize" by One Republic versus "Save the Night" by Eagle Eye Cherry.
Save the night.
Yeah, "Save the Night" by Apologizing.
Yeah, I'm not going to apologize either, though. Thank you very much.
Okay. So yeah, "Save the Night" then, Grant.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Bob.
Save tonight.
Okay. Gavin.
what are the options? I'm sorry.
"Apologize," One Republic, or "Save Tonight" by Eagle Eye Cherry.
One Republic.
One Republic. All right. Chris.
Say that.
All right. Let's see, Matt.
Viva.
Viva
I
that
love
one.
I hate the other.
Okay. Let's see what George says. He's going to apologize or save the night. Let's see. Oh, I think he Viva'd that one.
On delay. Oh. On delay.
Yep, he Viva'd that one. All right.
He didn't
Matt.
save the night.
Yeah, save the night moves on 3-2.
Here's a little trick for you guys. If you want to muck something up and you don't want to glue it down, you can always use liquid mask. It peels right off. I mean, it dries relatively quickly.
That's a pretty tacky way of doing things.
Yeah, like if I'm gonna put a canopy for an airplane, but like prop it up later, but I want it down so when I paint,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
works good.
All right. We got "Take on Me" versus "When I Come Around." So Aha versus Green Day. Aha, a Green Day.
Aha! I'll take it.
Grant, you gonna "Take on
I'll
Me"
take
or
it.
"When I Come Around"?
Yeah. Aha! I think I like it.
Okay.
Aha! Green Day. I like that. That's right.
Yes. Bob, what you gonna do?
I'm sorry, what were the choices again?
Take on Me versus When I Come Around.
Take on Me.
Okay. Gavin?
Take on Me. Yeah.
Okay. Chris?
Well, Williams, but Green Day.
Green Day, all right. Matt?
Green Day.
Green Day. George, we got you.
I got it gloss.
All right.
Wheels are
We got to get a coin of fate going here.
Two
Nope.
sets of wheels that look exactly
George
the same.
helped break the tie as Take on Me, 4-3.
Ah.
All
Or I
right.
guess they are different.
All right, we got Sex and Candy versus Bull with Butterfly Wings. So we have Marcy Playground versus Pumpkins. Grant?
Oh, I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm sorry. I missed that.
Sex and Candy by Marcy Playground versus Bull with Butterfly Wings by Smashing Pumpkins.
Butterfly Wings.
Okay.
Thank you. Sorry.
All right. Bob?
Marcy Playground.
Okay. Kevin?
Viva Las Vegas.
Viva on that one. All right. Chris?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins. All right. Matt?
Pumpkins.
Pumpkins. All right. And George says Pumpkins. 5-1. Bull with Butterfly Wings. Pumpkins move on. All right. And then we have Down Under versus Africa. So Australia versus Africa.
Oh boy, that's a tough.
What was the first one?
Down Under by Men at Work.
Battle of the Continents.
Yes. Or Africa by Toto. Toto.
Oh, I will go with Men at Work.
Men at Work. Okay.
No.
Bob?
Oh boy, it's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Men at Work.
Great. Gavin?
We'll go with Toto.
You're with Toto. All right. Matt. Or sorry, Chris.
Toto.
Toto. Matt.
Men at Work.
Men at Work. All right. And George. George voted Africa.
George!
But down.
Excommunicado.
But we saved you, George. 4-3. Down Under moves on.
The Australian Secret Service will be at his door in a few minutes.
Yes.
That's right.
Black
With what? They don't have
man.
guns.
Yes.
The government does, not the poor civilian citizenship.
They got hunting rifles.
6 guys looking like Paul Hogan from Crocodile Dundee show up and be like, "Hey, you didn't talk about that."
We need to talk about you. We need to talk to you. Can you step outside, please?
We need to go on a little walk.
Open,
Gonna go
open
walk
wide.
about.
Yeah, there
You
we
ain't
go.
gonna come back.
It's not going to be a dingo ate your baby. It's going to be a dingo ate you. All right. So our final 4, we got Bull with Butterfly Wings versus Take on Me. So Pumpkins versus Aha.
Pumpkins, pumpkins, right?
Yeah, Aha, Pumpkins.
Aha. I'll take Aha.
Aha. Okay, Aha. Okay, Bob.
I'm going to Take on Me.
Okay.
Everybody's gonna do their best to vote against Aha. Just so they don't hear us saying Aha.
Okay, Gavin.
Take on Me.
Okay. Chris.
I'm gonna go Take on Me.
Okay. Matt.
Pumpkins. No aha for me.
Okay. All right, we got George's. All right, so we got 5-2. Take on Me moves on.
That's some pretty good support right there.
And then we got Save Tonight, Eagle Eye Cherry versus Down Under, Men at Work.
Oh, Down Under, Men at Work, sure.
Okay. Bob?
That was not a hard choice.
Save Tonight.
Save Tonight, all right. Gavin?
Well, I thought it wasn't a hard choice.
Men at Work.
Okay. Chris?
Save Tonight.
Okay. Matt?
Down Under.
Down Under. All right. Let's see. George going on that one. Down Under, Save the Night.
That's more like it.
Don't voice it. He doesn't
And
need
he's
any
going
more
Men at Work. All right. So there we go.
Yeah. Secret Service must have done their job then, huh?
Yeah.
Call off the
He doesn't-
van. Repeat.
Yeah.
Call off the van.
They were going to confiscate his vigilant.
All right, so our final for best 4-chord song, part 2. We got "Take on Me," Aha versus "Down Under," Men at Work.
Oh, man. Damn.
Okay, Grant.
Oh, let's see. It's a chase. Oh man. It's a choice, huh? Down under, aha. Oh man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I guess in a spirit of cooperation with the international partners, I'll go with Down Under.
Okay. Okay, Bob.
Take on Me.
Okay.
Oh.
Gavin.
I'll go Down Under.
Okay. Let's see, Chris.
Take on Me.
Okay. Oh, George voted. I'm not gonna say what he voted. Matt. Down Under. All right. So the score of 4-3 with George voting for "Take on Me."
Ooh, call the van back.
Down Under wins 4-3.
You mean Americans like something better? Oh man, you told me that. Oh man.
Yeah.
Are Men at Work even Australian, or are they just writing a song about?
No, they were Australian.
Were they? Okay.
Yeah.
They were posers.
Whoa.
What was last?
They're not too European, so.
Alrighty. I unfortunately do not have the list for next week yet, so I will have the rest of the 4-chord songs. We're at the top of them, so
In Excess was Australian, right?
yes.
My favorite Australian.
AC/DC.
Yep, AC/DC.
Well, maybe Kylie, what's her face? I'm joking.
I mean, AC/DC's
I didn't know they were
iconic for sure, but way overplayed, in my opinion.
Oh, it's fighting words. I think it is crap.
Well, gang, I'm going to call it a night. But great being with you guys. Take care. Talk to you guys next week. Model on.
All right, see you, Bob. Model on. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, Bob. Oh man, that was fast.
All right. All right. George goes, I hear a knocking at the door.
I'm busting through the window here, rappelling off the roof.
Pizza.
Yeah. Land shark.
No, sir.
So what's on the pizza? It's like Domino's. Yeah, moved to the big city, and what does he do? He starts ordering Domino's pizzas.
Yes.
Papa John has arrived.
Ooh, Papa John. Oh, you moved to the big city, so you moved on up. You went from Domino's to Papa John's. Yeah, that's a good
I
choice.
still like Domino's. We didn't have Papa John's in Harrisburg, so.
I prefer
You
I
Papa
went from a
John.
town of merely 9,400 people to well over 50,000.
There you go.
Really?
It's
Wow.
a big city, man. It's a big city. Where no one knows.
And it's right for the taking.
Now is it not now? Now does that include the inhabitants of the a certain place in Marion?
Oh, that's right. Oh.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm just curious on that.
Prison.
Yeah.
I don't know if they count federal prisoners in a census.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think, because it's not like they go to the prison and ask them, you know, their
I mean,
personal
can't you got,
history.
yeah. That's a good question. That's a question worthy of Google.
That's
All right.
that's a question worth wondering about why it wasn't identified by the quizzer.
Got a GTS that.
Yes, they.
Remember we had a census
Yes, they
person
consider
come to my, come up to my place when I was in Washington, and I refused to talk to him.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, I ain't got time for this. I gotta go.
They are counted for where they are housed at.
So it counts for the population of Marion then.
Yes, it does. If you don't know, Grant knows, after they closed Alcatraz, they moved the Supermax federal facility to Marion, Illinois. And then there's still a federal prison there, but the Supermax has since moved to, I think, New Mexico, something like that.
I was at Colorado Springs when they were building Florence, the Supermax at Florence.
Let's see. George, Jim is completing some stuff on a honey-do list. He let me know earlier today that he was not be joining us this evening. So he's got to get. He said he's got to get his chores done so he can go to nationals.
Gotta pay your dues.
Yeah.
Did we figure out the car thing? Do I need to meet somebody somewhere, or are we?
Nope, we're good.
Okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Because now that we don't have to drive down into the city, if Julian's he's gonna meet me off of 100, we're just gonna pick up Jim, hop on 100, and then cruise on up to Clarkson, get you, and then we'll hop on 40 and book it on out of here.
Okay, sounds good.
So you said
we're actually gonna be able to leave a little bit earlier now, Gavin, because of what Julian's gonna be doing for us.
Where's he gonna park his car for a week?
At his uncle's.
Well, now I have to figure out how far it'll be from this address.
Oh, that's right, because I routed you originally from Harrisburg. Yeah. Are my little nippers over there by chance in there? In the black handled ones?
No, I was using the blue handled ones.
I can't find them.
That's not good.
Yeah, and like, I didn't come down here at all and do anything over the past couple days. I haven't done anything since last Wednesday because Aiden got his tonsils taken out.
Are you and Carol riding with them too, Gavin?
You can leave them in them.
No, I'm driving my own car.
I think so.
But you're gonna rendezvous somewhere?
We're gonna meet in Fort Wayne at the end of the trip.
Oh, okay.
Added 15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
5 hours and 47 minutes instead of 5 hours and 30.
You might as well figure 12 because, you know, they're idiots on the road trying to go where they want to go too fast. And
I don't know if I want to go up 57 though.
you know, he's got some overeager truck drivers.
I might take a slightly longer route because I usually stay clear of 57. Because it's freaking, they call it the racetrack for a reason.
Is the moniker Death Race applied to that at any time?
Yeah. And you can check channels 3, 6, or 12, and usually about every night there's a wreck on 57. So.
Anchors know they kind of accident report in there every night.
I know they should really make it a running set because at this point,
that's right.
Tonight's I-57 report, you know.
That's right. So that's an official segment for someone of the anchors.
So if I leave at 9, see, the longer it is, it's 6 hours even. If I leave at 9,
but we gain an hour too.
That's, oh yeah, I forgot
time
about that.
change.
I didn't calculate that.
Yeah.
So I've been working with these guys to do the annual calendar for this astronomy club. And so I'm the one that has to put the data in there, get the data together, and then Congress passed that. Congress passed a law about going back to daylight, leaving.
Technically, too.
Pardon?
I was thinking out loud there.
So about that time, I texted Peter. I said, "Hey, about that starlight wasting time, we're gonna have to put a maybe question mark behind that." If they pass that 2027 goes to daylight savings time all year round, our entries for the time shift are going to be invalid. I want to see how many calendars do that. Daylight savings time switch, maybe.
We don't know.
Yeah. It needs to settle on one time. But why are you settling it on the daylight savings time? That doesn't make sense to me. Put it on standard time.
Come home
and then all these people online acted like, oh, we're gonna get more sunlight. No, you idiot! You're just changing the clock.
How about we meet halfway and just move it up a half hour?
Well,
yeah. India.
Here's the thing that gets me is they're leaving it up to the states to decide which way they want to go. Can you imagine calling to Colorado and they're going with standard time? They're going to leave it, standard times. You're just not going to know. You have to have this damn map of who's where at what time.
Yeah, your cell phone will automatically change.
Yeah.
AI will tell you, you are now leaving the central time zone, going into regular time zone.
Yeah, when we were on our road trip to West Virginia, we passed through Indiana, and parts of Indiana don't adhere to that.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You changed time, you changed back, you changed again.
Yeah, just whipsaw. Now, is it New Mexico or Arizona has a one time all year?
Arizona, mountain time. My parents live there.
Arizona, yeah.
You just have to be a little less smart to live there.
That's an indictment.
If you find the whole thing difficult, just move to Arizona. They never fall back or spring forward, so.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Takes a special kind of person to live in the desert.
Yeah, but for astronomy, leaving it at standard time gives a known offset to UTC geographically. But for the common man, so the thing about that though, I think if they keep it at daylight savings time, so in the winter, that's basically standard time. So in the winter, you would roll back an hour. No. If it's DST, you're an hour ahead. I gotta think that out. At some point, it was like, you're going to be getting home. Or no, what it is kids, at some point, it's going to be dark when kids need to go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if that was in the summer or if that's probably in the winter.
It's in the winter.
Be in the winter.
Yeah.
That is the only downside to it.
Yeah,
especially
so
for people in rural areas.
Yeah, if they left it standard time, you would never be dark going to school or coming off track. That's right, yeah. Keep it standard time.
That's why we should just move it a half hour and call it. I feel like that's the best of both worlds.
Yeah, that would be.
Yep.
As long as you're going to dicker with time, that's as good as it works.
Well, it's like the Native American said, only a white man could rearrange the day and think he has more time.
Yeah, that's right, exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have work tomorrow, so.
But people are people, and
well, I know one of the arguments I did see was that because of the way that, the sun rises in during December, that if we didn't change the time, like here in like St. Louis, the sun would rise at like 8:35 in the morning.
Yep.
So.
yeah.
I have a hard enough time waking up during those months anyway, let alone driving to work in the dark and then all that jazz.
Which, again, I don't understand. They're worried about it in the winter. The sun's going to be 9 o'clock before the sun's out. Why are you setting it to daylight savings time? Set it to standard time, and it fixes that.
Because they want that extra hour of sunlight in the summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do want that. I do like it being light out till about 9 o'clock.
This is really, I really think it's a non-issue. It's not an issue for Congress to legislate at all.
Well,
it's a waste of their time. Let the states decide it like Arizona has. And
like they do already. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
like, how about Congress does stuff like that actually matters? That'd be good.
Yeah.
Well, if you let the states do it, and they all go weird ways, that would be kind of confusing.
It is. It will be, absolutely. Although the thing is, if you just,
I mean, there is an argument. If it affects interstate commerce, then it could be the purview of Congress.
I don't remember how they got through there because they allowed other states to do different. Indiana, Arizona. The whole thing is, though, if you go on a fixed time base, then at least you don't have to have your circadian rhythm bounce back and forth twice a year. Good Lord. And the older you get, man, I'm getting more and more sensitive to that freaking rollback thing.
Yeah, let's just do what China does. They have Beijing time, and they have it for the entire country.
Yeah.
So whatever time it is in Washington D.C., that's the time it is for the entire country, from Maine all the way to Hawaii is the same time.
That's right. North Alaska.
That's right.
Can you imagine Russia? Can you imagine? Russia goes across like 12 time zones, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, can you imagine doing
China goes through 10.
Pardon?
China goes through 10.
China goes through 10? Yeah.
Well,
you know, the United States might get pretty close if we're going from Maine to Hawaii.
Yep.
Hawaii's like 5 hours behind us. 5 hours behind us.
Yeah, we have 6.
Yeah, 6. Yeah, those are rookie numbers. We're gonna have to work on that.
I would love to see it sometime. So as a historian and all that, I would love to see where there's a presidential election and Hawaii and Alaska go, yay, our votes count. That's what I'd love to see. I'd love to see it one where it works out where Hawaii and Alaska's votes actually matter.
Hawaii wants to go back to being its own country.
Yeah.
It has for years.
Yeah, I was out visiting my aunt one year, and I wound up going up to Malacan, and coming down, there were a couple of, there was a German and somebody from Ireland, I think. And because at the time it was really big on that return back to the old ways. I can't remember what they called it. It was anyway. And the German guy, he says, this will be interesting to see how they handle their days of cannibalism. I said, you don't want to be saying that while driving down a fucking mountain. A freaking mountain. That was so funny. It's like, which era do you want?
So I follow this German comedian on Instagram. He's pretty hilarious, but he goes, I went to France to go and visit, and I was at customs, and the guy at customs goes, occupation, and he goes, I just smiled and said, no, just tourism this time.
What's that guy's name?
What's his name? Oh.
I've heard that one before. That's an old joke.
That's still funny.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like the other joke. I forget how it goes, but it's something like, my grandfather's traded with 36 aerial victories. He was the worst mechanic in the Luftwaffe or something like that.
34 verified kills or something like that.
How'd you say his name? Mario.
Mario Adrian.
Yeah.
Mario Adrian.
Yeah, Mario Adrian is his name. German comedian in America.
Oh.
I think I've seen him.
Yes.
Is that A-D-R-I-O-N?
A-D-I-R-A-D-R-I-O-N.
Gotcha. There it is.
A lanky young guy with black hair.
Yes.
Yeah, he's German American.
I know who that is.
Yes.
Well, can you, I have to. Oh man, I have to wonder what a show with him and what's his name from Russia? The comedian from
Yakov
Russia.
Smirnoff?
Yakov Smirnoff. Boy, that oh man.
But yeah, highly recommend him. He's pretty funny.
My struggle.
Yeah, that's the name of his comedy tour. My struggle.
You're a white boy, dude.
For all you non German speaking people, that is translating into Mein Kampf, by the way. So yeah, pretty funny dude.
I was laughing internally. I didn't know if I should mention that on this thing or not. I was like, I muted myself for a minute because it was like I was having a hard time.
Gotcha. Yeah, I took the bullet just in case. Let's see. George says, remind me that German typhoons arrived in Australia. 20 nations taking part of Operation Pitch Black 2026. Videos on the Royal Australian Air Force channel. Sweet.
Yeah, what's that? What's the exercise called?
Operation Pitch Black 2026.
Huh. That's just one of those multinational exercises.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of multinational exercises.
Oshkosh is going on right now.
Who?
Oshkosh.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
That's bucket list, but dang, would it be a pain?
Yeah. Yeah. Should have done that a few years ago.
My family did that when I was 14, 15 years old, and it was just sensory overload. After about 2 days, it's like, okay, I'm done looking at airplanes for a while. Yeah. And I am an airplane, I am all up airplanes, and I was like, okay, I've had enough, please.
I think I'll go home and build a tank.
Yeah. Well, I know Jonathan Larson's there with his kids.
He's where?
He's at Oshkosh.
Oh.
Yeah.
It sounded like you said here. I'm like, where? Here.
No. There.
There. Yeah.
They're not here.
They're there.
I think this is, this was the last year we'll have the U2 there because they're retiring next year.
Yeah. Gavin, George says you're making him hungry.
I'm sorry, George. Isn't it daytime there? Go get food.
He's probably working.
Order your own damn delivered pizza.
I actually, I do call it Macca's now because, it's just funny. It's funny.
What do you call them?
It's McDonald's.
McDonald's, Macca's, that's what they call it down there.
Oh. Here, put these two pieces together. And, oh, by the way, we're going to make sure they don't fit no matter what. Thanks. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks, Ravel.
Matt, you're not bringing any kits to Matt's?
I'm still on the fence.
Hey, Matt, it could be worse. It could be MPC.
Yeah, you're right. But still thinking...
Wait, what scale's your Fiero?
1/24th.
Alright, then it's a monogram mold.
Yeah.
Jeez. This monogram did everything in 1/24th.
So it's, let's see. Gavin, do you have access to Scalemates?
Always.
Okay.
It's not down.
It's Ravel 85 Pontiac Fiero GT. And then I have the kit number 2.
I found it.
Okay. When was the when's the
Monogram
earliest?
1984.
It was
Monogram 1984.
Monogram 1984. All right.
And the one on the box is red.
The one on my box is white.
Yep.
Okay. So no new tooling, no new parts, just reboxed, huh?
New decals in 04. And then new decals for your issue, the white one. But no new parts or anything. So there's only 3 releases.
Oh wow.
Where'd you get that? Didn't you cut it for a while?
No, I got it at Narrow Path Hobby in Washington. It's a RC store that also sells some model kits here and there.
Did you have a Fiero at one time?
It was the car I wanted when I was, at that age, and my parents were like, no. And then it was here and gone.
There's a guy in my hometown that has one. And it's kind of a piece of crap.
Well, they always were.
Very plastic.
Yes.
And I think we talked about this last week. In my high school, like when I was a senior in high school, in '85, they were popular. And Toyota released the MR2 at the same time, which in California, Toyotas are very, very popular.
Yeah.
They were back then. Toyota truck.
Let's see.
I had a friend that had a Volkswagen Scirocco.
Wow.
And it had these like arms with it, like on the dashboard that would, like those lamps that bend down and stuff that had control. Bizarre.
So, Chris, what kind of car did you learn how to drive on?
A VW Bug.
All right.
So, my dad, he was a Navy jet engine mechanic, so he and some friends would restore cars, and so I got a Bug, and we took the engine out, well, a case, if you want to call it an engine, and I learned to work on cars with him, mainly handing him tools and stuff, and holding them damn light.
I think we all did.
Yeah. I mean, because he used to work on those. He would do the engine part for him and my 3 guys. He would do the engine, transmission, we do it in the garage, and then they would take it down to Tijuana, get a tuck and roll job. Another guy would work on the body, sand it, Bondo, that kind of crap. And then you take it to Mako or whatever it was back then for $99, good paint job.
Real Shibe.
Yeah, so we had I think it was Mako in California, but and you could get a lot of cars out of Arizona that didn't have any body rust, so they did a lot of Chevy Corvairs.
Yeah,
they were real popular back then. But a bunch of 56, 57 Chevys.
It's a real shame Ralph Nader lied his ever-loving rear end off about that car. The Corvair.
That was a death trap, wasn't it?
No, that's because he wrote a book at Ralph Nader.
Oh, gotcha.
Yes, because of that, everybody says they're a death trap, but he used that data.
Pinto would blow up, right? Mm-hmm.
No, the Pinto was a death trap.
It would only explode if you got rear-ended.
Yeah.
If anyone is interested, there's been a re-release of the Monogram 1/48 scale C47.
Yeah.
Bobby Link has it for $50.
Yeah.
And then Sprue Brothers has it for $45, but it's out of stock. You know,
it might be coming to a Nationals near you.
Yeah, 78 tools. So.
No thanks. I'm working on it right now.
Let's see. George says he loves Scalemates as the ultimate enabler. He says interesting that there are very few new car kits. No Teslas, for example.
No Teslas, but Lavelle has a BMW i8, which is an electric car. They have the Audi e-tron, which is an electric car. So there's a couple. No Teslas. I'm sure Tesla's licensing is awful.
Yeah. He also says Australian car market is about to be flooded by Chinese EVs.
Yeah, I bet. Since they're getting banned in the U.S.
Mm-hmm.
You got to put them somewhere.
Yep.
I read this really good story. I'm not trying to get political here, but about how a lot of this, like Wentzville just passed a ban on data centers.
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of this anti-data center stuff is being funded by the Chinese so they can get ahead of us.
Interesting.
Which I believe, and believe it or not, it wasn't military, it was medical, because they think that the medical industry is about to be lucrative because of AI, and they want to get ahead. And so they're funding groups that are anti-AI in the U.S. Anti-data center type thing, you know. Because they don't have a problem over there with that. They just keep building, building, building.
Yeah, it's like...
And that could be bad for us. We don't stay on top of the whole AI game. Whether you like it or not, I don't think it's going anywhere. I was like, last night I had to do a change at 10 o'clock. We were upgrading these servers, and we were getting this weird error. Man, AI told me exactly what it was. Before, I'd have to hunt and search, possibly open up a support ticket, push the change to another day, something like that, you know? But we got it done.
So, Chris, are you almost like a doctor for where you work? I won't say it, but no. So you like are like on call, like when you know what hits the fan, you got to go and bail them out no matter what.
For infrastructure stuff, like it's like, you know, there's a storm, the network will go down, that kind of thing, you know. And like right here, I'll show you. As we are entire screen, right? Choose a screen. No, yeah. I guess. You see that? No?
Hold on.
Do you see that?
Yeah, installing Windows Server?
Yep, so I'm upgrading the server right now. Here's our virtual environment. And these are all, these right here are all physical boxes. They're huge. They have Epic processors, so they're like 32 16-core processors in one box, and it's got a 500 and half a terabyte of memory per box. So this cluster right here is what, 6? So
yeah,
3 terabytes of RAM, and like I said, each of them had 32 physical cores with hyper-threading 64 cores per box. So imagine all the cores in there. But anyways, I'm updating this. I mean, and the problem is you can't do it till, you know, I was supposed to start at 10, but nobody was connected to it. I looked first, so.
Gotcha. So you're working right now.
I am working right now.
Hard work. So yeah, so too bad you can't get enough memory to exercise those cores to their capacity, right?
Well, we've got like 100 VMs running on those 6 physical hosts. So
that's a couple of $1,000 worth of memory, isn't it?
Yeah, those boxes are before memory went up. They were because we upgraded them like a year ago, that cluster, and they were probably 14K a box. You have to do every box at one time.
Ooh.
And they're connected to a SAN over fiber optic. It's pretty good setup. So,
are more fab centers being built, or what's the story with that? So everybody's buying, all the data centers are buying memory, and so that's hard to come by.
So it's not really memory. So here's the deal. Let me show you. RTX. So there's 3 major memory companies, right? And they are Samsung, Hynix, and Micron, right?
Yeah.
And so they only have so much. I'll show you. They only have so much capacity to build memory. Do you see this thing on the screen right here?
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is what's really where everything's going. So this card that has GDDR7 memory, and it has 96 gigs of it, right?
Yeah.
So these are the cards. You put them in a server, and a server typically would have 4 of these $12,400 cards in them.
Yeah.
And so the server is like, what we call a 2 or a 3U. A U is like a pizza box, so 3 times that, right? And then you might have 8 servers in a rack, each with 4 of these cards. So when you go to a data center, that's what you're getting, right?
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And here's the motherboard for it. Can you see that?
Yep.
So you see these 4 slots? That's where the silver slots. So so they only have so much capacity. So they're making only that type of RAM, that GDDR7, versus like this right here. You see DDR5. That would be the RAM.
Okay.
They only have so much capacity. They're only making this high-end RAM, so the lower-end RAM for phones and computers and stuff is getting scarce.
Gotcha. Okay.
And they don't want to expand their capacity. Well, this is what they're saying. We're not gonna build more fabs because this might be a fad, an AI fad, and if we do, and then it collapses, then we're out, right? And that's their excuse. But they're being sued in the United States, huge class action lawsuit last week, because the government's saying they're fixing the prices by not expanding the capacity. You're creating a toilet paper dilemma.
And that's the thing, a fab facility. Okay, I gotta be careful. It's been a while since I actually knew anything about this. But anyway, so a fab facility should be capable of handling the best, and if you have something that's older, that's a less of a problem.
So yeah, you can make 100 sticks of memory. I'm just using this as an example. They're making 100 sticks of this stuff right here, which don't go into computers and phones. They go into these GPUs, right? Or they're making 95 of this because data centers are paying big bucks. Look at this card, it's $12,000. No consumer's putting a $12,000 video card in their computer, right?
Yeah.
My video card, and I have a nice one, is a 5070. It's got 16 gigs of RAM, and it was like $750, right? So the problem is that 95 of their 100 is going towards this, and 5 of them are going towards the RAM I would need for my phone or for my computer. Like you want to buy a laptop with 32 gigs of RAM in it. Well, it's hard to get that RAM, so the price has gone up, right? And so I'll give you an example, like, because I built a computer for somebody recently, like 32 gigs of RAM, 1 year ago would be about 130, anywhere from $89 on sale to like 130.
Yeah, right, I remember those days.
Yeah, right now it's 400, right? So it's more than double, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it's like impossible to get, it's just more expensive. And of course, everybody, like all the manufacturers of laptops and cell phones, they're all going up a couple $100 because of this now.
Right.
The problem is some of those people are probably capitalizing on the drama, right? Where maybe they're paying an extra 50 and they charge you 200 or whatever.
Well,
get it while it's good, whatever, you know.
Well, my point was, so you got to, and I'm going to just throw out some numbers. It's just an example. So you got a fab facility that's doing 1 micron work, and that's what's in huge demand. That same fab facility can do the 5 micron older stuff.
Yep.
Because they're only using a 1 micron, or they're using machinery at 1 micron, they can't do the 5. Now, you can always build a second fab unit and have one doing 1 micron and some 5, and the other one can do another 1 micron 5 sub, and you've doubled your capacity. But it's not like you're building a special facility for a special fab.
Right. They're saying that because those machines and those fabs cost a fortune.
Yeah.
They take 3 to 4 years to actually build.
Right.
And so they're saying their defense is, look, let's say we put 20, 30, 40 billion dollars into a new fab.
Yeah.
It takes 4 years to build it, and then all of a sudden, something changes in the AI world where they start using crystals or something.
And see, okay, so that's exactly where the whole logic kind of falls.
Lithium crystals always starts off there.
Well, yeah. Okay, so Chris, tell me if okay. So, do they have a completely new process that doesn't use silicon? You mentioned crystals.
There's stuff that's always in the news, like if you read tech news about, and I said crystals because IBM's been using them instead of hard drives for very high stuff. They shoot light in there and they store data in there. I'm just using it as
okay, because here's where I was saying. So, do those people actually expect us to believe that if the AI market crashes, they're going to stop making silicon-based memory to the future? Exactly. Are we going to go back to spinning drives?
No.
You know what I'm saying? We are always going to be growing a need for the electronics, the fab process, because we're going to be building more and more phones. We're going to be building more and more memory for cars. I mean, the whole electronics is going to just keep on growing. And so by building a fab today, they're future-proofing themselves for, the next decade when a higher demand for stuff comes in, like what happened with AI.
Yeah.
Or, I'm sorry, with the data centers. Yeah.
Yeah. So there could be something like, let's say AI financially collapses, or there's some kind of technology change where they, instead of using RAM so much, they use some kind of other process where they compress it. You could have like maybe 5 or 6 years ago, you couldn't buy a consumer video card because everybody was buying them up for crypto mining, right?
Yeah.
Well, they changed the way the crypto mining worked, and that went out the window. And all of a sudden, you just had this glut of GPUs.
And NVIDIA kind of crashed a bit, yeah.
They crashed, and the prices of them all went down. So that board that I showed you for $12,300,
right?
If they switch to some other technology that was faster, they just dump it. And then all of a sudden, there's too much of these things around, and they can't sell them, and the price drops.
And that's kind of where I was going. I didn't know how to frame the thing, and you kind of got it right. I mean, what's the new technology on the horizon that could?
Here's the worst part. Like, I'm going to show you this real quick. I just read it. Do you see this right here? So there's not enough.
Why NVIDIA is recharging SSDs for AI?
Yeah.
So, architecture. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So what's happening is, we used to have spinning drives, and then everybody got SSD drives, right? And then there's what's called M.2, which are the really fast.
Yeah.
They're hard drives, right?
Yeah.
So they're sort of like RAM, but they're a hard drive. And so
that's what I meant by RAM. Yeah, that's what I meant by RAM.
Yeah. So the GPUs, they can't make them fast enough. So now they're created some new AI technology that will offload onto SSDs, which is now causing the price of SSDs to shoot up like massively.
No.
So now your hard drive and your RAM and your computer that you need is going up because they can't make enough GPUs. So they have this bridge technology that's using SSDs to swap out and then go. So this is all new within the last month or two, and it's this SCADA thing that they're talking about, right? Scaled accelerated data access, and it's nuts, man.
Yeah, I know, and it still gets down to that silicon ingot that goes through the. And that's all. It doesn't matter what your electronics are, as long as it's based on the process.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's RAM or if it's SSD or it's a CPU.
Right.
It's glossy.
Right.
Other than that, no.
Okay.
Man,
It's just all I can tell you is if you want to buy the
It's
next
like toy plastic.
Next or whatever, it's gonna be $1,500.
yeah. Well, but you're closer to the technology forefront front than I am. I don't.
Yeah, I subscribe to all these news feeds for my
Well,
job. The second I
not-
retire, I'm gonna turn that off.
Because it's just depressing, I know.
George says it's driving home PC prices up, which will kill the home PC market, especially for graphics cards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I'm being very much more careful with my phone because I don't want to break it, because I have to replace it, and if I have to replace it, that's $2,000.
Yeah, they're expensive.
Of course, I got to thinking, I've got a mess of 1 terabyte SSD cards. I might be able to make a profit on those now.
Yeah, I mean, if you have RAMs laying around, you can sell it and make money.
Yeah. Even the stuff that went to a 386 50 years ago is probably pretty bad.
Well, so the current RAM for computers is what's called DDR5, right? And let's say you upgraded your computer a year ago and you got a new motherboard, you got 32 gigs of DDR5. Well, and you had an older motherboard that had like 32 gigs of DDR4.
Yeah, that's what I got. Yeah.
Yeah. So before this crisis, you could sell that 32 gigs of DDR4 for like literally $40, $45, right? Because nobody wanted it. Now you get $200 because what's happening is some of these motherboard makers are making older models again that take the DDR4 RAM that's out there because it's almost as fast, and that is not in a shortage. So it's kind of weird. They're reviving the older technology too.
Makes sense. I mean,
yeah. And if
$200 a stick though. That's
yeah.
Okay. So here's what's going to happen. We're going to start hearing stories of people breaking in, stealing people's computers instead of their catalytic converters.
For sure.
The plastic tip pliers just broke in my hand.
No, the $200 hand clip. No, wait.
What?
I was clamping this down and it just snapped off in my hand.
Oh, jeez.
Is that one of those $50 nippers?
No, not
my
nippers.
Iwata pliers.
Yeah, I was like, literally, I was clamping this down in there and it.
Put that on the screen, man. Oh, they're pliers.
Oh, that sucks.
Drawing a blank on Iwata pliers.
Yeah.
That sounds like they cost a pretty penny.
Well, grr.
What did the whole mechanism break, or was it like the handle?
No,
Holy crud! Oh man, that's what you get for cutting piano wire. Oh, those are ceramic.
No,
plastic.
What's the white? It looks like
plastic.
Like
plastic vinyl.
Oh. What do you use those for?
Well, I was clamping this piece down into the body because it's non-marring, and it decided to.
Well, they're not. So they're not clippers. They're what
pliers.
Are they? Huh. But they're plastic.
Yeah.
The ends are. The rest of it's metal.
Oh, the soft jaw. The soft jaw. Yeah. $34. Yeah, we're currently sold out.
Like you're talking about like this, right?
Let's see. Wait.
Mine has inserts. It came with some spare ones too.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's some Gundam flyers. I'm not kidding. I saw them on Amazon. I bought them, but they look crappy cheap. But
I'm looking at what
Japanese. So.
Matt just showed. Those are pretty cool, but yeah, they're soft jaw because they're plastic, but it broke off at the metal.
Yeah, metal.
It must be pot metal or something.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I use these for taking the head off of my hairbrush, so I don't.
Yeah, okay.
Bar it up.
Holy cow, that's $35 too. Yeah. Well, well, no, you can't really. Well, yeah. Matt, you got any JB Wells?
Yeah.
I mean, you're not using them to put a lot of pressure on something, are you?
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore.
No, I don't. I mean, when you were doing it, you weren't.
I wasn't death gripping it or anything, but I was giving it, a little bit of pressure.
Well, JB Weld ought to hold that pretty good. In fact, here's what Matt, hold the edge of that up where it broke to the video. Okay, turn it 90 degrees so I can see how thick that is. Oh yeah. Okay, take a drill and drill a hole in each side so that you can put like a piece of brass in there.
Okay.
And then hook it up with some JB Weld. Push some JB Weld into the hole. Push a little brass reinforcing rod.
Mr. Engineer. Go ahead.
And then hit the faces of the brake with JB Weld and
get your arc welder out. And
take it together and wait a day, and then see see if that put it back together.
JB Weld is some crazy stuff, isn't it?
Crazy? What crazy stuff?
JB Weld. People do crazy stuff with it.
Oh yeah.
Well. So it'd take about an hour to do the drill a little harder. If you really want to save them, or if you want to save $35 to replace them, if you do want to throw them away, throw them my way.
Okay, Chris. So going back to the conversation before we had the catastrophic failure there. So I got 2 strips here of 1 gigabyte DDR 400.
1 gigabyte? They're probably more than that.
Well, they're one gigabyte a piece. That's what it says. Okay. I ripped them out of an old computer I had.
Well, hell, are we still on YouTube?
Yeah.
You might get $5 for it.
Gotcha.
I will save the colorful adjectives. If you got that DDR script, buy yourself about 5 more of those soft gel pliers.
Okay. Yeah, then out of a really old computer, I got some 286 megabyte DDR.
There you go.
Although Chris did mention that, I'm thinking some of my older computers might be worth a pretty penny just because they're functional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And out of this tin can that went on the moon, I got some rope memory.
Yeah. Oh man, I've been looking for a card.
Yeah, I remember those stickers off of these, since they're not worth anything, and paint them white and do a little weathering on them. We might have some scatter terrain for paranoia.
Yeah.
There you go.
Alright, so this is
a little sentinel highlighting on them babies.
Yeah. A little white, a little gray would be good. They sit flat. So.
Where did you go?
Let's see. George all said this will kill PC game and sim developers since less customers.
Yeah. Well, the problem is consoles are going to go up too. They're going to be like the next gen going to be over $1,000 easily.
Oh, the PlayStation 6 we're talking about?
Yeah, but people are saying it's probably $1,200.
Well, I mean, when they, graphics cards, video games, everybody was buying the latest and greatest, and like you said, the data mining, jeez.
Yeah. I mean, I bought one, a 5070 Ti last year for, it was like $749. They're like
that right there. That is an Xbox Series X.
Yeah.
To a 2005 Panasonic plasma TV.
You get the X burned into the screen.
I love it. Well, I didn't know the data mining kind of took a dive.
Oh, it did. So they changed the algorithm, and GPUs can't even begin to process it. This is like 2-3 summers ago.
So it sounds like all those people had invested like megabucks into their
their little farms.
Yeah. Begs the question of maybe there's probably some still value in there. I mean,
but you have to buy specific GPU mining cards, and they're the same price as those AI cards, like $12,000, right?
So everybody that was needing those cards to do their video games, it looks like there's a glut now. Huh? They can
Well, there was a glut for a while, and what happened was so. This would be the weird part. Like, you know, at Micro Center. Have you ever been to Micro Center?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So I used to go there for work. Occasionally, you would get stuff like switches or whatever, like just test equipment crap. And I remember being in there during the height of the crypto, and this is back when there was like a RTX 3080, which was a typically the $1,200 card. They would get. I was there with one of my employees, Gary. Gary and I were there. We went to Chick-fil-A right by there, and then we go over to get what we need, right? And they bring out this rolling cart, and it had maybe 10 GPUs on it, and 3 of them were 3080s. And there was a line of like 10 or 11 people. And there's like a security guard there, and they were selling those 3080s, which are normally $1,200 for like $2,400, and people were just boom, boom. They were, all 3 were gone, and then there was like some 3070s, and that was the way the world was, because you couldn't get them because everybody was wanting them for mining, right?
Yeah, I remember those days.
Yeah,
I needed those cards or anything. I just remember everybody talking about it.
Yeah, I never did the crypto thing. I had a couple friends who were thinking about it, but it was just ridiculous. And then you'd go up after it crashed. You'd go up on eBay, and there's all these GPUs, and people are like buying them up. I'm like, man, those things are running full tilt 24/7. They're probably burned out, and you're gonna go buy one.
Well, you know, that's a good question. That's a good question. Is okay, as opposed to like running a V8 engine for 5,000 hours, that could wear out, right? Now, what happens to electronics when you run them full tilt? So
I think you're taking the life off of them, right? I mean, you're taking the life off of them, because, like, my video card around the corner, my gaming PC's on in my little office over there, right? It's the GPUs were like probably at 70 megahertz, right? I'm not playing a video game, and when I play in a video game, I personally can't play more than an hour. I start to lose interest, right? But maybe 90 minutes is a long period of time for me. Well, with crypto miners, you put them at people have racks in their houses, and they're just running 100% maxed out 24/7, right?
Well, yeah. Okay. So what's wearing out on them though? Because my analogy was
heating those chips up to like right to the edge of them, like
that's gonna be a good stuff.
Turning off, basically, right?
But what's the consumable? What's eroding that's causing it to?
The silicone is getting burnt, used up. Like,
okay,
a lifespan, and you're maxing out you're taking it to the threshold of it wanting to shut. It gets too hot, it shuts itself down, so it doesn't catch on fire, right?
I'm gonna have to check that out, because it sounds like you got so many electrons going there, so many electrons that it's wearing out the internal wiring.
It's heat, really, like, you know, because you have like you have thermal paste on there that after a long
time, now there's a consumable, absolutely.
Yeah, and then you've got the thermal pads on the RAM, and if you don't replace those, then the chips are gonna run hotter than they're supposed to be, and then then you buy this card off of eBay that's ran all this, say literally a year at full tilt, right? And it's been sitting off in a box waiting to be sold, and you get it and you heat it back up, and like you're getting lines in your screen and stuff because the GPU's jacked up, right? You know.
All right, I had not really thought about that kind of issues in the last decades.
Yeah,
because everything was so solid and reliable. I get
what you're saying, right? Under normal usage cases, I would say they would last longer than you, right? I mean, like these SSDs have a lifespan of how many writes you can go, right?
Well, that's now that I understand that phenomenon, absolutely.
Yeah. It's probably heat damage, is what I would say.
So, and like I was kind of using the engine analogy, you can run your car, and at some point you got to kind of throttle it back and still get another couple hundred miles, and then you don't push it so hard like you used to. And I'm wondering, those cars you're at, if you want to get them to run full out, you're probably got an issue, like you're saying. But what if you're running them at, say, half speed, which is twice as much as what you had, but it's not as much as what they were?
My video card and my computer, I'll probably get rid of it before it wears out, right?
Right.
So, but 95% of the time it's idle, right?
Right, exactly. So it sounds like there should be a goodwill for electronics.
Well, I mean, there's a secondhand market. Like, So George is saying that it's going to kill this like PC gaming. I do think for people getting into it wanting to buy a brand new one, sure, but man, there's a good healthy secondhand Facebook market, eBay, that kind of thing.
Because say 2 years ago when you wanted that super fast NVIDIA card, you couldn't afford it. But today you can still buy one at half price, and it's got 3/4 of its life used, but it's twice as good as what you got that you never replaced.
If you're just and there's a whole cultural world out there of people that I don't know if they actually play games, but they like, oh, I'm building myself a gaming PC, and they spend more time and money on lighting it up and doing all this stuff, and it's just like
that's
it's
more
like
fun to them than playing like video games.
Yeah. It's like, do you actually use that computer, or is it just for
the
looks?
guys
Right?
that build these cars and then they don't drive them; they let them sit.
So you guys have just identified something that's common to anything: cars, computers, telescopes. Ask me about telescopes and how many I've got that I've just made look really good, and I don't use.
Yeah.
I'm that guy.
I'm the complete opposite. If you looked at my PC case, it's all about cooling. I got these tan fans in there. I don't care what they look like. They're nocturnal fans, and they're silent, and they run good.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean I fixed them to make them look pretty. I mean, I fixed them to make them work really good.
Yeah.
Chris, like you, Chris, I don't care what the hell it looks like on the outside as long as it's got a 1/10 wavelength figure. That's that's the important thing. So yeah, but I'm that guy. I fixed these damn telescopes, and I got them sitting in a room. I don't even use them anymore.
So George says that let's see. He says that's why model kits will still be the greatest, most affordable hobby. He says I have a serious gaming rig from 2016, and now running a 3080. Probably my last PC. It won't even allow him the Windows 11 upgrade on it. And let's see, he also switched off overclocking.
Yeah, that's good. That sounds good.
Yeah. So.
It's kind of like buying a car that has more power than you need, so that when you need it, you got it.
I've had my laptop since 2013, and I'm dreading the day I have to get something new.
What's that now?
So I've had my laptop since 2013. And I'm dreading the day I have to get rid of it because it's physically breaking more than anything else.
So you're still running Windows XP, huh?
No, that's running Windows 10.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
2013, a laptop in 2013?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking of my netbooks. All right, never mind. My netbooks won't upgrade, but that's okay because it's XP.
10 came out in 2015, so.
Yeah, it started out life with Windows 8.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple of those. Yeah, right. And I automatically reverted it to Windows 7.
Yeah, I hated Windows 8. My buddy downloaded a patch to Windows 8 so it would act like Windows 7.
Yeah.
Because Windows 8 was tablet-based, but they still put the program on laptops, and it didn't make any sense.
Yeah, and they had to re-enable desktop mode.
Yeah, to re-enable the desktop mode because I couldn't, for the life of me, get used to the tablet-based system.
No kidding. That put a dent in productivity for a man, as long as it took them to get the desktop mode back out to us.
I had this laptop in 2014.
They had iPad FOMO, man, I'm telling you. They did. It was Synopsy that was running Microsoft at the time, and that's why you got that tablet OS.
That's right.
Hated it. As soon as they came out with a patch to make it desktop mode again, I was like, oh, this
Windows 7 compatible, yeah.
Windows 8.1 reverted it back.
Yeah.
And that's the only Windows I've been at where I'm at for my 18th year. We skipped it completely. We tested it and we're like, no, we're just going to stay on 7. And we waited until 10 came out.
Yeah.
Windows XP was the greatest operating system ever made.
I agree.
Yep.
Back in the day. And the server version of that was 2003, and that was the greatest server version.
Oh, I remember. Yeah, that.
I love that version.
Yeah.
I mean, you saw me upgrading to 2025 that server right now. It was a 2012 server I upgraded, and it's like Windows 11 server. It's so bad.
Yeah.
But it's still getting patches, and that's the reason why we upgrade. So.
I love it when someone thinks they know better. And then you find out they knew better because now they're making more money on ads and notifications and web services. Yeah, I need a machine that will run when there's no internet connection.
You can go to Linux; it's free.
Yeah, but the investment in tools that I have that only run on Windows.
Oh yeah, 90% of the world runs on Windows, so.
That's the only reason I don't go to Linux is because
the learning curve for Linux is just I don't have the time.
No, it's.
So what? What was that? What was that, Matt?
The learning curve.
Yeah, learning curve. Yeah, there is that too. Yeah. Well, I wouldn't mind it because it's more like DOS. I mean, at the root.
The problem is there's Linux is what's called a kernel. That's the heart of it.
Yes.
And then there's distributions or distros, right?
That's the bad part.
There's probably 100 of them. So which Linux do you use? Ubuntu, Fedora, Catchy. I mean, there's just a ton of them.
Right? I know, and that's exactly the problem with open source like that.
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, exactly. I mean, I got these little devices that have these USB to RS-232 converters in them, and it turned out there was a bunch of counterfeits. And then in one of the updates to Windows 11, they won't allow that. They can detect that counterfeit, and they won't allow the communication. So I got a lot of equipment over here that won't run on Windows 11, and there's supposed to be some workarounds, but I haven't found those yet.
Kind of was leaning that way too, so just wanted to get my car guy.
Okay.
Input on it. All right. Well, that went down a rabbit hole I wasn't expecting.
Oh, the broken tool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know before that, but the I don't even remember my initial question. So. Oh yeah, asking you if you're working right now, and then you're like, it just went downhill with talking about the servers and all that kind of stuff. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a conversation I had with AI. It's like 3 hours later. It's like, how did I get down here?
Yeah. Well, that came from nowhere. So.
That's right. It's like, what were we talking about? Yeah.
Let's see. George says I play around with Linux Mint. It's okay.
Yeah, it's good. I like Mint.
Yeah. So.
If I was going to run Linux full time, it'd either be Mint or Fedora.
Let's try that.
Gotcha.
I'm going awesome.
There's Open Office or LibreOffice, right? You don't have to use Microsoft Office, but.
Alrighty.
Oh yeah.
Well, Johnson, I think we're getting off here. Matt's all done. He's turned off the spray booth and all that. So.
Yeah, good spot. Yeah, let stuff dry before I go on.
George goes Tech Talk with the Mats. Moderated by Chris.
It's working.
Yes. All right. Gavin, you still there? You're off cam and muted.
Yeah. Well, he's got a new. You're still on. You're still recording, aren't you?
Yeah, we're still recording. That's why I wanted to make sure. So. All right. Well, George, thanks for joining us. For the people in the chat, thanks for joining us there.
Take
Make
care,
sure you
George.
like, share, and subscribe. We're gonna be next week will be our last one. Let's see, until after Nationals. So we will not be here the first week of August because we will be a great number of us will be in Fort Wayne, Indiana. So.
Well, those of us losers that don't make it, can we still log in and?
Oh sure.
The thing will still be open.
Yeah, the
you can go on the thing any day.
Yeah, we just won't be on YouTube during that time period.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to work it out with the Edward guys that they can come over to our location in Fort Wayne and hang out on Wednesday. We do a little
very special modeling with the Mats.
Yeah, so
First day recap.
Yeah, so but they're still working on it. Stan has talked with Vladimir about what day will work, so he hasn't got back yet. So we'll know something. So
it could be modeling with the Mats on other than Wednesday night.
Correct. But we'll have this the chat's always open. So
Right, I get you. that went a long way for a bad joke.
Yeah.
Thinking all of us losers that can't, commiserate. Like, I wonder what those guys are doing now. Oh, they're getting some great deals. Oh no, they're at that special restaurant. It's like, oh, I wish I was there.
I might even have a drink while I'm there.
Oh,
All right.
Oh, I got a beer upstairs.
So, but well, YouTube, thanks for joining us, and we'll catch you next week. And let's see, remember, like, share, and subscribe. Join us on Facebook. Then you get the private channel where you can actually join in the chat here online on Google Meets. So we'll catch you next time. George, Model On Man, and we'll catch you all later. As always, I'm Matt.
I'm Matt.
And this has been Mod the Mats. Model On. See you later, YouTube. Good night.